Hi everyone, let's start the stream. I'm going to check if everything is working correctly. Everyone, let's start the stream. Yeah, I can hear my own voice, so that's a good sign. And I'm going to share it. Give me a minute. I forgot to schedule this stream, but let's see what happens. At least I think the viewers get notified. Well, the subscribers get notified. Nice. Okay. So for starting today's stream, I forgot last stream to add dynamic bones to the earrings, so I'm going to add those. When you are adding additional bones to an existing set of bones, sometimes it messes up the file on Unity, because for me the model is still in development. It's not a problem because I'm willing to reload the model, reset the Vrchat avatar, reset the dynamic bones, so it's not a concern for me. But if you have a very advanced model and you have to add things, just keep in mind that it can get messed up. Like the other things, from the head, the hair, and only the hair, I will do an extrude from the top, and then I'm going to add a bone. But the key here is that the dynamic bones, at least what I tested, they work better if they have two bones. For example, something like this. This is the one that is going to move, and this is like the main one. But just to see, I think I'm going to go with it has to be done like this, because I already tested it before and it doesn't look right. Basically, what I need to do is make this bone to be on the same spot as the pivot of the earring will be. Something like that, it's okay. So now I'm going to duplicate and paint the weights. It's going to be R 01 02. Select both, shift duplicate, X, mirror, so it doesn't make any error. This is going to be now left. Let's see the proportions. Okay. And now that I have the earrings, I forgot last stream too to add the names of the breasts. This is going to be R breast 01 .c and breast 02, and this is going to be 01 but left and 02 but left. Now I have to paint the weights, so it's first the armature, then select the geometry, and then go to weights paint. Then without the selection of that thing, select the bone, enable this thing, go to edit mode, select the geometry of the ear, go back to weight paint, and then, what is it? Okay, here is it. With the radial tool outside of the geometry, drag to the opposite side while you have paint of one. That's it. I'll do the same thing to the other one. Deselect, select, enable, edit mode, select this one, weight paint. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now what I need to do is I'll just test in any case. Yeah. Okay, I forgot. I have to remove the painting from the head. So to do that is select the armature, select the mesh, weight paint, deselect this thing, select the head, go to edit mode, and now I'm going to select this and this one, go to weight paint, mask, remove, and that's it. Now the model shouldn't be having any problems when I'm moving the earring. Yeah, it's moving 100%, like it should be. Yeah. Now what I have to do next is, I wanted to modify the head a little bit. You see, when you have to do corrections to geometry, it is not advised to, in Blender at least, do the modifications on the basis. It's better to create a new shape key. This is will call correction. Double click, correction. And in this one, you have to put it on the number 1 to make it visible. And then select the geometry and now go on and do the changes. What I wanted to do is make her nose a little bit smaller because I didn't like that it was very big and a little bit more pointy because it's looking different from the other thing. The idea is that if you have this correction, hopefully, if I'm not wrong, yeah, you can see, because the correction is at last, on at least in the list, it keeps the way the shape the nose is, but you can still do the shapes of the mouth without problems. If I do it on the basis, the shape of the mouth will override the basis, at least in Blender. Okay, sorry, I was reading comments. So, moving on. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was checking the corrections. So still in the correction, I have to change it a little bit. Like I said, I wanted to be more pointy. This is not the best for pointy noses, but at least it's doing the job. Something like that. Yeah, it's more pointy. Why do I want it to be pointy? Because character design, if your character is evil or dangerous, the more pointy it is, the more dangerous it will look. Now I want to check if I can modify the hands without having trouble. I enable the mirror, so if I move this finger, for example, the other one, yeah, it's moving too. So the idea is to have a little bit pointy fingers. Let's see if that looks good. Kinda, okay. I'll do this simple. Oh yeah, I also saw on my Vrchat that this was messed up. Maybe it's the reflection? I don't know. Let me disable it. Flat and textures. Oh damn, it doesn't work. Yeah, it's the reflections. It tripped me out. I thought it was texturing errors. Okay. And the last one is this. Maybe a little bit more thinner in general. Yeah, like this. Very skeletal? Well, whatever it's said. Very skeletal characters. The mind registered them as malnourished, and a malnourished person, it's often associated with disease or something is wrong. So when you see a evil character that is skinny or malnourished, very, very skinny or malnourished, the association is that it's something to be careful about because something is wrong, but you cannot tell exactly what it is. Okay. Okay, more pointy fingers, pointy head. The ears are already pointing. That's okay. Oh, I was looking on the Vrchat also that when I move the leg, the coat is moving. So I will check that too. Disable this thing. Disable that. Normal painting. Flat? Yeah, flat's better. Yeah, this is not supposed to be. So I'll select this one and this one. Go to this, mask, and 0, and that's clean. Let's see if there's nothing else. Yeah. Select this one and this one. Mask, clean. Click, click. For my surprise, the the actual dynamics of the clothing work very, very well. Hello, Jesus Christ himself, Varo. Okay, I think everything is ready to move on. Let me disable. So, just a check. I have the earrings ready. Oh yeah, I wanted to check if I can do a little bit of corrections on the eyes because I didn't like that there's a lot of space here. And for me that doesn't look very good. So I'll select those things. G. Let's see. Yeah. At least it's covering more the eye. Also in here, let's see if I can do something about it. Okay, this is the eyelash. This is the geometry, eyelash. Okay, now let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think it looks better. So everything that I just did is the blend shape correction, shape key correction. If I disable it, you can see the subtle changes on the parts. Let me disable the amateur and be more clear. These other little changes, but they, for me, are necessary to make the model look better. And I think that's it for the changes here in Blender. So I have two options for what's next. I can animate the model here in Blender and export the animation from Blender. And if I have to do corrections on or anything else, I can do that on Unity. Or I can animate the model directly on Unity. By the way, my idea is to add a song to an emote and make the whole song a show with likes and particles and stuff and see how far can I push it. I'm going to pause the music right now and turn it up. I I'm thinking about doing this song. It's called Electric Daisy. It's by Lindsey Sterling. It's an ad. Well, after the ad, you can hear it. So the idea is to plan out what will happen on the show with that. Let's open a notepad. Basically, what I'm thinking is, I don't know if it's too loud, at least for me it's loud. I will turn it down a little. I think I'm going to do a particle field at the start. I want to do abstract geometry that may be done in Blender or not, depending on what can I find later. But there will be a lot of particles. Also, my idea is that this is going to be a sequence, but the actual avatar will have light trails on the fingers when the song starts. So you can move your hands or whatever, and the trails are only active when the song is on. Maybe later I can add the trails on and off just for fun, but the idea is to move. Also, the other thing, it's maybe I can add trails on the earrings just to add more. It will be funny to add trails on the tip of the breast. And maybe I can add on the coat, so just to make a contrast with the hands and the coat. Maybe that's an idea. So the idea is a particle field, then abstract geometry. I want to have particle systems that move accordingly to the music, like the boom, 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 boom. Well, that's the idea. Everything, something like that, has to be manually. Something like that has to be manually animated in Unity. Well, as far as I know. So I'll hear it again. So normally what I do when I do projects with music is to dissect the parts of the music. There's the intro. Then melody number 1. Ta-da, change. Then the melody number 2. It builds up. Melody number 3. and then it returns to melody number 1. Well, it's a little bit different, but the idea is that it's melody number 1 again. It's another melody. Maybe I'm used to do this in After Effects. I think I will do it because of I'm very used to do it that way. So the idea is to let me load the song first. Save us. Okay, here is the song. And now what I do is go with the audio and start doing what's that thing called? I forgot. Doing markers. Yeah, markers. So here's the first marker, obviously the beginning of the song. I like to see the audio waveform just to give me an idea. And let's hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, by the way. Let me see the stream. Yeah, it's enabled. Let me turn it a little bit. Minus 12. Okay. This is where I consider that I can put things to change a little bit the animation along with the music. A little bit of punch. Then a scene change. In a scene change, I always call like scene 2. Let me call that intro, and this will be called scene 1. I already hear that. Like that to make something. Like that. That's a big change. Big change. That will be scene 3 for me, scene 03. I like to do something with that. I see flowers in my mind. The song is called Electric Daisy, so I think the theme should have electric daisies on it. My idea is maybe doing an asset of an outline daisy. So inside the Unity animation, you see the outlines in particles or something like that. And because there are flowers, I think there should be flower petals flying around instead of just particles. And like that is thinking, brainstorm. So electric daisy. I see a lot of orange and blue. I see the electric daisy, flower petals. This is right now for me a very generic abstraction of the song, but that's okay because the first steps of a brainstorm, it's always the most generic ones. You have to do at least 9 paces of ideas until you get something new and original. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just doing the process and see where it leads me, where it takes me. Maybe it takes me home, where I belong, West Virginia, country mama. Hey, yeah, the stream is working. I just think that this thing wasn't working at all. No, I don't have flowers in my mind all the time, bro. It's like the visions that I have with the music. Not that I have flowers every time on my mind. That's just silly, bro. Okay, moving on. Let's hear it. I'll rehear from here. That thing. For me, it's subtle animation. So animation. Something happens there, not very big, but something happens. Let's hear the builder. Yeah, from what I marked it. And that will be scene 4. Okay, let me hear again. This is the build-up. a break scene from the what you just saw. For example, a break scene for me is you having a lot of movement, a lot of things in screen, a lot of colors, and then suddenly the thing goes down and there's a very slow moving thing. For let me go to my thing, and in scenes I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me see. 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7. And that intro. The intro never counts. It's only like a 0, 0 in terms of numbers for me. So we are on scene 5, and this break and slow movement. That's important to note. Let's see what else. Select the thing. Change. That will be again same as before, but more powerful, you can say. Scene number 6. I can do a very big animation and that's it, but that's not the point. The point is that I want to make something like I do normally, that I do visual shows, but I want them to be on Unity and see how far can I push them with the current version of Unity for Vrchat. I know that the effects on the new Unity are way better, but I'm very limited because the point is to make them on Vrchat. Let's move on. Okay. Again. Oh. Actually, let me save. Electric daisy planning. Let me save it on. It's okay on the Alien Queen folder. That's it. That's the song. The final part is not from the song. It's an outro from YouTube, so it will be ignored forever and ever. Let me hear how it sounds. It sounds good. Maybe I'll delete the little tail at the end. Oh, maybe, well, depends. As an idea, maybe I can do the silhouette of Lindsay Stirling, just to add. I have to think about making a violin. I have to think about making a actual geometry well, animated character, play the violin, maybe, I don't know. Live volume. Oh, by the way, this should be on 0 if I wanted. That doesn't sounds right. I don't like the volumes of after they are trash, and that doesn't sound good. I barely hear the next beat. Okay, that's better. I can live with that. And just to see, okay. And this audio is going to be exported because I will reference it. Pre-render, WAV, and let me save it on. This is called Electric Daisy. And render. That's it. So, again, looking at my thing here, I'm curious about if you can go. What I was saying with abstract geometry is this. You can have, for example, a cube. Let me put it in the right place. It's in the center. That's it. It's a cube, right? But the thing is that you can modify it. You can modify the cube and add modifiers. One is called array. You can add clones. I'm used to work with Cinema 4D. It's easier what I want to do, but my goal, my how can you say, challenge is to make it in Blender. So array modifier and then another array modifier, but this one is going to be on, where is it going to be? Yeah, like this and 0. So what did I move? You see there's random things there, but you can add another modifier. It's called we can use simple deform. You can see that it's bending. Let's change to actual bend, and in the z-axis. And with all of that, we can go mirror. We have an abstract thing there. What can we do with that? If I move it like this, something like that, to animate shapes like this and make things global, local. No, it's from normal? Yeah, from normal. No, it's not from normal. It's from... I don't know. That's not the important part. For example, something like this to have an abstract shape with spikes going in and out. Right now I'm not thinking about geometries and things that are very detailed. I just want shapes. Maybe if the thing goes on and works with more complex shapes, I'll do them. I'll just finish my brainstorming and then we'll go on to Unity and start setting up the actual animation. So in the intro, it will be, like I said, a particle field starting. Oh, also I'm going to use what's called, I don't remember the name, but it's Unity Shaders Effects, like After Effects. There's a shader that does a lot of animation effects, similar to After Effects. It makes distortion, glitches, turbulences, zoom in, zoom out, a lot of weird, wacky stuff that it's a good mix to have. And then particle field starting. These are ideas only, and black screen. There's a strobo effect. There's the light show, actual light show, like when you go to the concert and see the lights. I want something that is shooting the lights. Maybe light show from a drone. Maybe. Obviously, it will be a 3D model drone. Hi Natsuru. Nice to see you on the stream. Right now I'm going through my ideas on an animation that I want to make, an animated show that I want to make for the avatar. The idea is to have a song. It's called Electric Daisy by Lindsay Stirling. And the idea is to have break down the song in scenes, and each scene you can see something different. Because a lot of the shows that you see on Vrchat, of the avatars on Vrchat, not everything is well structured, because it's only like what's next, and that's it. I want to make it sense. Particle fields, black screen, and then the first parts. Dun, 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 dun. What more can we do? Maybe I think this is the chorus, if I remember correctly. Chorus. It will be the geometry. A very scenario, like a show. What? My username in everything is the same, like this. And my Discord username is the only different thing. It's capital M, capital I, Ranovi, Wait, I forgot. $21, $27. Yeah, that's it. I just write it on chat. How can you not find the Facebook? It's in the link down below. But that happens. It's okay. By the way, speaking about Facebook, I received messages and I didn't reply. Okay. That's it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, on Facebook I don't have my Discord. You're right. That's true. I'll have to update that because I'm starting to mix the Discord. Well, my main, how can you say, my main social network was Instagram, and I'm expanding to YouTube. As you can see, you are in YouTube. And if people want to contact me, it can be done through Discord. Okay, moving on. I'm distracting myself. The thing is that I have to set up what's going to be in which order. Let me hear it again, the sound. Just to see. Okay, now hearing that, I got some ideas. It's always good to have something like this, hearing the music and having write down the ideas that come from the music. Because if you're not hearing the music, you cannot figure out ideas from it. It will be unrelated things. So, for example, I see that the first parts are very atmospheric, very slow, and then in the chorus, I can start adding geometries. So until this point, it will be only particles, and then small geometries. Then it will get built up until here. Uh, on the next chorus, I want to do the geometry, big geometries, to be like um, a concert scenario, a DJ booth, you can say. Geometry, big geometry scenario. Maybe these things I will work off camera because I don't want to drag this very long. I just want to make it like straightforward, that I have already made the geometries, the assets, and maybe just drag and drop and animate it. Because the process is going to be long, whether I like it or not. Moving on, atmospheric, smile geometries. Also, I don't want to just do unrelated things to my avatar. I want to think the context of my avatar too. In this case, well, she's an alien. So I think it will be fitting to add, like I say, drones, but robot drones related to this color scheme and things. Also the yellow parts, I want them to be animated on the avatar. So let me write that. In the slow parts, I want the avatar to be blue. Blue comission on the avatar. Oh, I hope it can be done. Let me check. If not, I have to change shader. Oh yeah, I'm using this shader. I think it can be done with no problem. If I select the body, there's a music glow. Oh yeah, it's a little bit broken. Well, in any case, I have another setup. This one? Yeah, this one. I remove this thing. I have this. And I think, yeah, I can, well, at least move a little bit there. If I change my emission to white in the map, I can make use of this thing. Also, if I do this, no, it's not, it doesn't work. Well, at least nothing good. But that's not the point. I'll leave this one. I don't remember which one was the correct one. Yeah, little UFOs that can be done. There's in Vrchat mods a very used ghost drone from Destiny. Maybe I can do something like that, just to be related to something that people know. Let me check something. Maybe today we can go a little bit more because I've been distracting myself a lot with messages that people are sending me in other platforms, not on YouTube chat. People don't want to write in chat. I don't know why. Are they shy? Don't be shy. I don't bite. Also, I have to remind myself to not use a very high-pitched voice because it hurts my throat. I have to use a very relaxed and lower voice, but it's hard for me because the way that I talk, it's in a very tight voice manner. Well, that's another topic to discuss later. Okay, the model is there. It has bones. Oh, I was with the thing of the show. Let me see if I'll at least feel the things. Atmosphericals. It starts with a black screen and then a particle field starts. And then the atmospheric part 2, as you can say. And then slow particle center, you can see more movement on the particles and small geometries entering. I don't know what I'm thinking about trees, but like neon trees, very sci-fi like. There's a world called Toga Nikita Avatars. In the middle there's a very beautiful neon futuristic tree. Something like that I would like. Neon trees. Sci-fi. And then in the third part, the petals start. Maybe here I can put a violin if I did do it. In the future, I hope to make my own songs and animate them. Well, I can make music. I do music, but the thing is that it's another process. It takes time and doing the music, composing, and then doing the show. It's another whole thing. With this avatar, I think it will not have its own animation because I just did a animated avatar and it is not very permissive with its movement. It's very limited, more to say. So if I do character animations, I have to do it another way that it's easier, because if I do it like I did for an avatar commission that I just delivered, it will take me way too much time that's necessary. Okay, and the chorus, more movement, particles, and small geometry centering. In the scene 3, the petals and nature, as you can figure out. Petals and the violin. Maybe the violin dissolves. Also, I will play with the shaders and things that I have and see what can be done in Unity right now with what I have. And after that, I think I will get more ideas to add. But I have to have a basis. On the chorus is a big scenario, geometry. After the petals, they go into a show, um, live show, as and then the break, it's a very space like. This will be pitch black, and then only particles or main animated elements. Blue color, it's the main color in here, because I think the whole show should be, the main color should be orange. Main color orange. Yeah, animating by hand and Unity, it's very time consuming because the tool is not for that. The tool is just to fix some bones and that's it. It's not for animating. My idea is to set up a rig in Blender, animate it in Blender, and then export it to Unity, but not with this avatar. Well, not with this show. This show is only a live show, and I will maybe figure out a choreography with the lights or something. Oh yeah, I was thinking about adding a particle system, an animated particle system with the music in the hands, and also it has to be done animating the avatar main shader. Polyfx is a specific effect, but I have to write it down because later I can forget it. So and the final part, it should be a very beautiful way, a very beautiful ending. That's my idea, a beautiful ending. Beautiful ending. My idea is that people, when they saw the ending, they go, oh, with this show, because maybe another show it will be more erratic. Well, maybe not, because a lot of people make crazy shaders, but just for the sake of making them crazy, not without a structure, without planning. That's not what I'm about. That's not how I roll. So, in terms of the titles, it will be the atmospheric part, then the, how can you say this? The breeze, the pedals, then the show, then the space, and then the ending. Basically, that's my show. If I can abstract it, is the atmospheric. I think it's written like this, PH instead of F. The breeze, and then after the breeze is the nature part. After the nature part, it's the live show. After the live show, it's called galaxy. More like a galaxy, more than space. Or maybe it can be like pitch black, and at the end of the scene it's a galaxy. Space light to galaxy. Third, maybe like a trouble. Light speed. Star Wars light. Maybe you are in a pitch black and then the stars are around you and they start moving very very fast and you teleport to the final destination. It's like you are in a thinking that you are in a spaceship. Something like okay. And then the final part is how can you say? Beauty ending. Okay. That's the idea. Basically, that's my setup. I have to figure out times in which keyframe does this start, because it's very hard to work without the music, and I don't want to mess it up. So for the next part, this is ready. I have at least something to start with. First of all, I have to export this thing because it is not yet exported. Oh yeah, I was looking that in the avatar I messed up and when she opened her mouth, can you see? The teeth are the same tone as the skin. I forget to change the color. So if I go here, where are the teeth? I think these are the teeth. Maybe they can be... I don't have white now that I think. How would yellow look like actually? There's a yellow part. Let's see. Does yellow work? No, I don't think it doesn't work. I don't like yellow. Maybe I'll just paint it and that's it. Let me try. Oh damn, I don't know which one is the correct one. Oh, it's this one. Ellen Queen. Okay, if I paint, yes, it changes. Disable this mask. I don't need it. Okay. And white. More strange. Save. Oh yeah, it's because of the shader. It's not the... Let me assign her. We'll pick another one. I don't know if I like white too. It looked very weird. Also, I think something happened to the nose. That's my idea. Or it's just my idea. I think it looks weird from the front. Yeah, it's because of the geometry correction. Maybe a little bit of yellowish tone, something like this. Maybe not that saturated, just to be on the same color scheme, yellow and pink. Let's see how that looks. Save the image. Yeah, that looks better. It's more on character. And I have to change the color of the interior of the model. If I select this with seams, oh, it is not well cut. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Okay, I messed up the shortcuts. That's what I was doing. So I have this selection and I want just to paint that. This is the part. I have to be very careful. Or maybe not, just move this and that's it. Yeah, that worked. Well, be a little bit more near the other color. Now that's painting. I need to figure out the other geometries. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. The nearest geometry is not a problem. There you go. So basically what I want to do is just change a little bit the color picker, select the skin color, that is this one, and then go a little bit darker. Yeah, that's it, that's better. Okay, yellowish teeth, now with a purple mouth. And also I didn't like that I can see a little bit of error on the forehead. I want to clear that. Texture paint, flat, and now move. That's the brush, very small strength, and maybe first I can blur it a little bit, just to help it. Now the brush. Okay, that brush never works, I hate it, never works. I hate that damn color picker, I mean, not the brush. If I have the 100% strength, we can see that it messes up everything. I have to change the follow to something more, you see, more soft, and also the strength. I have to be very careful because this is not very easy to do in Blender. It's better to do it on Substance Painter, but that's my goal here. Okay, I will not mess up it.
Hola.
A ghost. The stream is haunted. Maybe I can delete a little bit of that shadow because maybe it makes sense to be... Oh! I think that's better. Yeah, something very subtle. Let's see. Okay, that's better. Okay, now the thing is ready. Let's go and export it. Also, I did on Unity, what I did is this. I select the head and shrink it like this. Because I think the proportions of the avatar, I don't know why in Vrchat they don't look as good as in this viewport. So it's better to have the head a little bit smaller. And that's it. It worked and it looks great. Oh yeah, now that I remember, I have a big problem with the arms. Weight paint, select the bones, remove this thing. My bone hierarchy here, well, not my bone hierarchy, my weight painting is not very good. It's not what I want to be. It's not working as I want. So I'll remove some excesses where I think it shouldn't be things. For example, in here, if I move it, you can see that it's moving basically the arm and not the... Let's see what happens if I do this, something like this. Okay, that's not good. And this is worse. Okay, I will not change that. I think this is the one that has to be changed only. Maybe, I don't know. Because if I move this arm, this is not moving, but it should move. Oh, I have a mirror. Mon mask, weight paint 1, save before doing something stupid. Okay, that's better. But now, as you can see, the lower part of the arm is moving very funky. I think the problem is that this part is having a lot of influence over the arm. Also, this part is having a lot of influence too. If I move this thing and I reselect, yeah, this one, I can delete the excess from the main, because this doesn't have to do anything with the arms. That's more like it. Now if I go and do this, it's okay. And I think this, yeah, it's better. Maybe my problem is that it's not in the right place. Yeah, the armpit and the tights are the hardest parts of the weight painting. Well, at least now you can make a comparison between the both arms. Let's see. I cannot see shit. More arm, less arm. There's a big gap there that shouldn't be there. At least this is more. It's better. Wait, paint. I have to be very careful with what I'm painting and not to mess up. Yeah, this is better, but it does have influence from something that is not supposed to be. I think this a little bit less. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's better. Oh yeah, that's the problem. I didn't paint from behind. Okay, so the next one. If I do this, no, not that, this. Natsuru says, I personally didn't got any problems with the tights, but the arms, I still have nightmares about it. Yeah, it all depends on how much practice have you done with the things. Okay, that's not the key. Basically, I want to delete a little bit this. This, maybe from here. No, not that much. Oh, okay, careful. Okay, at least the arms will not be noodles anymore. They were very noodle-like. Now they at least have form a little bit. I have to check this. Maybe with this thing. Yeah, it's better. Better than nothing. The blur tool is like magic. It helps a lot with the spacing out of the weight paint. Yeah, the more characters that you do is easier. This, I don't know how many characters have I made, but at least I know there's a couple. Okay, RGS. That's it. And now it's ready. Everything that I needed to change or modify on the previous version, it's ready. So I will just export it and we'll start playing in Unity and see what we can do. Also, see if I didn't mess up the setup on Unity. Maybe. Oh yeah, I wanted to make some expressions. What expressions can I make? Let's go to the shape keys. From the basis, I will add something. Mirror, select this one. Okay, it's working. I wanted to add variation to the expressions because she's very, very angry. But I want her to not be angry all the time. Something like this. If I go with this, oh, I have to disable this and enable this. Look at the eyebrows. It looks very funny. Looks like a surprise cat or dog. I don't know what that's funny. Okay. Funnier than I expected. Should it be surprise? Should it be disgust? What should it be? Something like this. I don't know. I having too much fun with this. What is this? I don't know. I'll leave it just to have something weird in there. Oh yeah, I can make a more terrifying animation or something. What about the ears? Donkey ears. No, that's not good. Is this supposed to be a Hiago? Okay, it always amazes me how much a character can change with a simple expression. It's way too ridiculous. I don't even know what this face is supposed to be. I just know that it's fucking weird. The more I change it, the worse it gets. Yeah, let's say it's the Agiago version of the space of a space race. How far can I push it? Okay, the tongue is not that. Oh, that's scary, man. I'll leave it like this. That's okay. Let me also, the lips got moved by accident. Okay, that's it for that. I'll name it tongue. I don't even know how to spell tongue. Well, lengua pues. I'll do another one, maybe a little bit more subtle. Oh, I can disable the symmetry, so I can make her raise an eyebrow only. And have an expression like, are you serious? in facial expressions, having non-symmetry expressions, it's always better. Let's see. It's like, are you kidding me? Yeah, it's a space aheago. That's a freaking weird fetish, man. Okay, that's the second expression. In my previous avatar, I made like 15 expressions, but because I got carried away making expressions just for making them, and then I remember that you cannot have that many expressions on Vrchat, but that's that doesn't matter. Okay, I'll leave only those two right now because that's not the point of the stream. Are you serious? That's the name of that. Okay. Finally, let's export this thing to Unity. FBX. Unity. Is this the right name? Yes, it is. Always when I do a big modification, I like to make a copy of my original, because in any case that something weird happens, for example, all the vertex messed up or something, I have to go back to my original model and see what happened and maybe, well, redo it. That's very important not to lose your original files. So I'll go and select that file. So Allen Queen Unity. I made a copy, normal, and the copy. Here's the copy. The important one is this. The Allen Queen is going to be replaced by the current version. This is my setup, like I said in previous streams. I use this one. I made it. And with that, I know that the bisons, the expressions work. So export. Now I'm going to open Unity and open this folder, showing Explorer, and drag and drop from my let me change the folders. Okay, this is the folder where I have all the assets for the character. Here is the current version. I know because it's the same name. Here is the Unity folder, and in here you can see there's the file. What I do is always drag and drop and copy and replace. Not move, copy and replace. With that, it should get automatically updated. If I go to Unity now, you see? It got updated. Now the model should have the new blend shapes. The correction, instead of 1, here in Unity is 100. And that's it. That's it for the corrections. And I have to export my texture. I made the modifications. I don't know if I finish and save the last bits. No, I didn't save them. Image, save. And the same way, here is the image and here is the older one. Drag and drop, copy and replace. Because the modifications that I made here are very, very small, it doesn't matter that I replace the original file. So now in Unity, you can see that there is no longer the problem with the nose, that there was line, and you can see inside the mouth there's the teeth white, well, yellowish. I think there's too much white, but maybe I can fix that later off camera. Okay, now Let's add the expressions and let's also disable this cube. I was playing with the emote toggles and I found a better way to do the emote toggles, so I'll redo it. This cube is going to be right now my way to test the animations that I'm going to make, and also I have to load the materials that I'm going to use for the animations. Here, where is it? There it is. I have to delete these things. Okay. Now she doesn't have anything animated. Enable animator. Okay, everything is from a previous test. It doesn't matter. Here's the real file, the textures, the material test that I had. By the way, why is this cube so small? Should I make the thumbnail with the expression just to make it more funny? At least you have them. You can switch between expressions. What do you mean? I don't understand your question. Give me a minute. Be right back.
Boom, psh, para.
Hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back. Let's see. I see some messages on the chat. Uh, we're great. Hola, soy nada. Thanks for your comment. I'm very flattered, and I hope to make more avatars and get better in the future. It's working hard, working smart, not working at least, not just imagining things. Doing the process is the most important part. I was talking about. Okay, the chat is very far away from my microphone. Let me move it. I was talking about the character where you don't 15 facial animation. You can still go through Unity again and switch the one you're using. Yeah. I know. But what I meant is that I got carried away making a lot of expressions just for the fun of it, and I picked the best ones. There were some ones that were just dull and generic, but that's okay. That's part of the process. Um, mm, mm, mm. Okay, my next step here is, first of all, my folder is getting very convoluted, so I'll make a folder called shaders. That's for this folder. The Poijomi folder is for the flat textures, and I think, yeah, this one, the zirconia, is for the double-sided shader that I was testing out. It's very hard to have a good shader. That's a problem. Thanks for watching, Natsuru. Have a good sleep. See you later. Also, now that I finished the avatar, it's in Unity, I think I'll do the small version just to have it on my channel and explain it more on point what I was doing in this whole long process. That's basically 10 hours of work. I was counting them. And just to prove it, here's the Vrchat, here's the avatar, and build and publish. This is avatar made for stream tutorials. I forgot to put follow me. I don't know how to write. Follow me at. Is it enter or shift enter? No, it's not possible. Emery Ivanovic. Oh yeah, I was saying to make this thing. To select the body, go with this face, and that's fucking horrible. Let's see if the other face looks better. No. Nah, I'll go with the normal. Okay. Now the thing is, I reset the camera because I will just do the normal upload and that's it. Well, the normal update because the avatar is already uploaded. Also, you can go and check out the avatar on my world. Search for. Oh no, you can't. Damn. I have to put a link on my description so you can visit the world now that I think of it. It's because of the Vrchat Labs thing that you cannot search for Vrchat Labs. Avatar made for stream tutorials. Follow me at. Discord. Maybe it's too much text. I don't know. I don't care. 2171. That's it. Upload. And let the thing load. Okay, the upload is ready. So now that it's uploaded, I want to play with the shaders. Emote switch, what is this? No, I will delete this. I will not use this. This will not touch. This is the dynamic bones. And this is my avatar. In this one, the gesture manager and the Vrchat Labs, I think those are worth keeping. But this one, I have a better option. So add-ons, let's remove this. That's it. Vrchat Labs. Let's call this folder utilities. Utilities, gesture manager, Vrchat Lab. Let me also change the order to 0. Dynamics Bones is a utility. Shaders it's its own thing, and Vrchat it's important, then it's not moving. Okay, now for the gesture part and the other part. Everything that has to do with animations, it's better to do it on a copy of the model, never on the main one. The main one is like a sacred thing. You don't have anything. You should not move it. Let's disable the main one. Now it's disabled. Oh yeah. Before. I forgot. I wanted to add a few things here. In the right hand, hips, spine, chest, right shoulder, middle finger, I want to add a dynamic bone collider. Can you see the yellow thing? That's the dynamic bone collider. You have to put it very small. Like this small. Let's see. A 8, no, 6, something like this. I think I'll go with 2, 5. Why am I adding this? Is because I want to have collisions with the dynamics of the character. The same thing, let's copy the component and go to the other arm. Then go to the middle finger, select the middle finger, and then paste components as new. That's it. The second thing that you have to do is go to your bones, and in each bone, this configuration is better to do it before making a lot of bones, because now I have to do this. Add 2 colliders, drag and drop this and this one. The next, and do the same thing over and over until I have all the bones. 2 colliders, drag and drop, drag and drop, close. 2 colliders, drag and drop, drag and drop. Colliders, drag and drop, drag and drop. This is only for the program to know which bones are the ones that are colliding. I wish I had it prepared beforehand, but I forgot. I'll try to make it first thing on the next avatars. Be more efficient. Almost there. And that's it. Now I will add new bones to the earrings. Copy components, paste as new, and I will go with the head, neck, earring. Oh, this one. No. It moves. Oh, why do I have so many? Hair, back, left back, right back, left hair, right hair, coats, coats, coats. Oh yeah, okay, I know why. The last bones were empty because I changed the name of the breasts, so now the program doesn't know where the previous bones are. So in here is the right breast, and in here is the left breast. And in this last one, that is a copy from the last breast, I'm going to put the earring and do a paste component as new. What did I put? Right, now left earring. Okay, there you go. Save, play, and test. As you can see, the earrings move. But I will change the dynamics of the earrings because they are the same as the breasts. They have to be very low on damping and low on elasticity and very low on stiffness. Right earring, let's check it. has to be faster. Maybe more of it. Yeah, the more elasticity, faster it goes. Also, I think that's a problem because if I move a little, the thing goes crazy. So I don't like that. You see? It's crazy. Is it because of the stiffness? No. Of lack of... No. Inners? I can always open another file and just copy the values, but I like to test things. Okay, it's the damping, I think. No, it's the same thing. Oh, maybe it's because of the bone that I did. It's very small. And then I think I'll go with this then. Yeah, that's it. I have an option that's called end length. No, I don't remember. Exclusion. Can I exclude the other earring? No, it doesn't make sense. The damping make it looks like it's in slow motion. The more elasticity looks stiff. Yeah, I think this is the best option. Small, a little bit, and that's it. Wait, left, right. Copy component. This component as new. Leave earring. I don't know what happened. I thought. No, I saw that there were left and right earring. Did I just delete one by accident? There you go. Here's it. What did I deleted something that it shouldn't be deleted. Let me see. I have to research. Right code, left code, back code. The code is okay. That is not good. Right hair, left hair, right back hair, left back hair, back hair, right breast, left breast, earring right, earring left. And this is... it should be... that's it. There was a copy of something that doesn't matter, didn't matter. Zero stiffness, zero stiffness. And I think this is the best that I can do with the dynamics. It's always a boring process to upload the avatar. I always go for something and return. Now finally I have everything that I want. What's the next step? That's the question. I'll add, first of all, import packages. I'll add advanced add-ons. Oh, I have to drag and drop it, right? No, I don't remember. Always forgot. Mode switch. Is it? No, this is not it. Let me drag and drop the other thing. Yeah, it's the inventory. Now here I have Xie. That's it. And I have to do a copy of the model. I want to make create animation. I'll call Tom. And the other one will call Are You Serious? These ones are going to be on a folder. This folder is called animation. And in here, this will be assigned to, I don't know, rock and roll and feast, maybe. Feast. Here's the feast. These are empty, but now that I assign them, if I load the animator in here, I can go and select that. For example, the Are You Serious? And put the blend shape key in. I go to body, skins, Sunday. Blend shape. This is the Are You Serious? Add. There's a little bit of a problem. I always forget There's two ways of setting up the emotes when you are doing blend shapes and when you're doing an object that is getting activated. I think a blend shape is in the same frame, and the object you have to do the first frame, and then in the second is the change, like one frame animation. But because I don't remember, I'll leave it like this. Also, if you see that your numbers are moving, it shouldn't be moving. It's because somewhere forward there's a keyframe. That's it. I delete it. Should be on the first directly. This is the Are You Serious? And the other one is the tongue. Add properties, the same body, skin, and select tongue. Add. Delete the next one and write 100 and save. Now the animations are set up. If I move, the face change. I can add the changes to the hands. How can I do that? I have to add what is called another packages known as muscle animator. What is it? Have to do a better managing of my assets. For original muscle particles. Oh, it's in the other folder. SDKs. Muscle animator. There you go. Well, working muscle animator. No, wait, that cannot be right. It's 13. Okay, I'll do this. Let's see if this works. Okay, import. It should be window, muscle animator, and if I move it and select this thing, it should work. If it doesn't work, I have to delete something. Or just maybe this muscle animator don't work. But because it should work directly. Delete. Let's import another one. Muscle one, no. Atomic. Only have this one and the other one. Maybe it's this one and I'm just paranoid and thinking that it doesn't work. Yeah, I was paranoid. That's the working one. The other one, it doesn't work. So, if I have the avatar and I have my, for example, I don't know, Are You Serious? Now that it's moving, the thing knows that, hey, this thing is active, so what you want to change. In this case, the muscle animator, it's very straightforward. You can move things and automatically will add the keyframes. It's a very smart system in that sense. I'll go with the right hands. How's a good gesture for a hand with that face? I think I'll do the thinking emoji hand. I'll do it with both hands. And as you can see, in the first frame, there's the animation. So in the first frame, it should change the hands and the gesture. I'll go to the other one, the tongue one, and do the same thing. And in this one, I'll do rock and roll. And the little finger. Okay, and something like this and like this. Okay. Now the gestures are ready and I can go on. This avatar, because it's moved, I can keep working on it or I can delete it. That's up to me. Doesn't matter really. Okay, this is the muzzle. Now I have the other thing. That's the toggle, and finally I want to import the shaders that I'm going to be using for the effects. Let's see, I have shaders. It's called, I don't even know, I forgot. Luca Mega Shaders, I think? Yeah? No? Dissolve shader. Oh yeah, there, I download some new shaders, I have to try them too. I think this, like I say, I was going to extend the stream a little bit. I'll just see the effects and I think that's it for this stream. Damn, that's heavy. It's taking a while to load. It's loading, it's loading, it's loading for maybe it crashes? And it crashed on the freeze shader. That's a very ironic thing to do. Wait. Yeah, it's moving, so don't worry about it. It's working. Finish loading! You're too slow, like Sonic said. You're too slow. Just finish. Whew. Finally it loads. So for this shader I remember that you have to have a very big cube, very big thing that envelops the character, something like this, and the shader itself, material, VFX, let's call that. No, that's not the correct thing. Let's call this the same, VFX, and it's called Luca and my. It's a very big set of shaders and effects. As you can see, this big list has, for example, bloom, yeah. You can see that it has a lot of effects. We can sample this one. Nice. Okay. Solid color is not something that I want. Gradient looks good. I use a lot of gradients on After Effects. Let's see. Oh, this is like color correction. Oh, wait, I messed up the real color. It's supposed to be what, 1? Okay. Nice, that looks very sick. Like, Jotaro 2. Zero. Oh, sepia. Very cool. Is this Colorama? Kinda looks like Colorama. Oh, I like that for making a reskin. White with black. Nice. And red. I'll take a screenshot. That looks very cool. There you go. No, don't. That's it. Moving on. Gamma, it's the same thing like this. This looks like color. Is this color? Can I select this one and change it to another color. Tolerance. Allow color what? Color what? Yeah, it works. There you go. Damn, it's crazy to have this effect here in Unity. It's a very heavy effect in After Effects, and to see that it's done like nothing in Unity, it's amazing. What is this? Color split. Allow color split. Split animation. Anime split? Yes, anime split. Okay, that's the animation. What about this? It's like a ghost of an eco ghost. Left split, middle split, right split. Color spin. With a gradient. Literally, it's a gradient spinning. Corners. What is this? Color corners. Deep. No, bro. Deep fry. Color flavor. Nice. That's a very, very, very modern effect. The deep fried means the deep fried stuff. It's very. What the frick is this? It's random, I think. No. Oh, I messed up. Something got moved. Now I cannot go back. Don't move things that are not supposed to be moved. Allow distortion. Which type of distortion? Just moving, rotation, transparency, table ripple. And the spiral. Waving. Nice. Why ripple doesn't work? Oh yeah, it's this ripple, yeah. This scene. What's time to put this in? Slide. Okay, duotone. More color stuff. Edge smear. Oh, this is a displacement based. It's animated? Yeah, it's animated. Allow rotation. Can you do Bulma sitting like a frog avatar, please? Bulma for Dragon Ball, or what do you mean? The real avatar of Bulma sitting like a frog? I don't get the people that dislikes things. But okay, yeah, Bulma from Dragon Ball. But why though? I could make it, but right now I have a lot of commissions online, um, so I don't have much time to work on other stuff than the commissions because I want them to be good and be delivered on time. I have still time, but I want them to be very well done. Okay, let's finish because this is the last thing that I'm going to do. Just looking through the filters. Film. Is this the film? That's very old. Wait a minute. Film real, bro. Scroll. Never see it coming. Nice. Disable these things. Fog. Man, it's fogging in on screen, not on there. Thanks, Jack. I'll keep working on more avatars and get better and do more in the future. Also, I want to make 2 meme and silly avatars, but first I want to make this serious, quote unquote, and have a very good show on this avatar, just to prove myself that I can do this. I know that I can. It's not a question of if I can or not. It's just a question of time. Fog. This depth effect. It requires depth light. What to create a safe space around you? This is a depth effect. Oh, okay. It works as a depth effect, but it needs setup. Okay. Oh, glitches, my favorite. Glitches are always good to have. Manual glitch. Nice. I like this effect. Girls can glitch. Hi Sammy, how are you? RGB glitch. I'm looking at effects, potential effects to add to an animation that I will do. This is more like a research episode more than a animation episode. Let's see. The RGB glitch is very straightforward. It moves each channel, the red, the green, and the blue, so it's not a problem. The thing is, the more you move it, the messier it looks. Block glitch. Don't know what this is. It doesn't look very... Yeah, I think it's better. Aberration, allow blocking glitch. It's like whole screen glitch. Degrading glitch. What is this? It doesn't look like much, so it's not useful right away. Hello, Scanline. Yeah, the distortion, but wait, one thing. I don't like that. It's very boring. Hello, pixelating glitch. Yeah, this one is one that a lot of people use. It's beautiful. I remember an avatar that had this thing on, And it looks like it was a very, very offensive avatar, but it was just like a regular avatar just with the effect. Wait. Yeah, this is the thing that has the effects. So... oh, okay, it's still big. I thought I did something wrong. Yeah. No, there you go, there you go. There's something wrong with the effect. Hi, Sahil Preet. I'm looking through effects. Right now I'm looking at the pixelated effect. Wait, a lot of things open. Pixelated. I don't need glitches. This is... I'm in glitches. How many left to go? glitches. There you go, glitches. Bro, I have barely gone through the middle. And there's this effect that got turned on by... I don't know why. Let me see if I can delete it. No, I cannot delete it. Let's make another material. Okay. I want to check this out. What happens is if I only do this like very small and change to okay. I have to be on this thing. Chromatic aberration, allow. Yes, as you can see, the effect only goes inside the cube. So that's the point of this thing. What can I do is go to... oh yeah, what if I put the effects on the body and duplicate the body? Duplicate the body, put the effects on one body and delete the cube. Yeah, it works. Now it's the effect is only on the model. I can do effects directly on the model without making everyone lose their minds. Instead of a big circle or something silly like that. What if I... okay, this thing works globally. Okay. Okay, let's change color. I was on glitches. Grain is I know what is that. Hue shift is the same thing. It only changes color if I allow it. Oh, but this is the colorama. There's an effect in After Effects called colorama that makes this very line, because instead of doing just one, you are making, hey, do another lap and a third lap, 4, 5, 7, until you until you do a lot of laps and make this crazy color effects. I like colorama a lot in After Effects. It's very weird. What about animation? Let's see what happens. Yeah, I should be on, yeah, on play mode just to see what. Nice. Let's see, I was on... oh, and it returns, okay. hue shift. Disable line cut. What is this? Oh yeah, by the way, I'll have to disable chromatic aberration. Line cut. Oh, it's like a tone map. It can be colored. Nice. I like it. Inception beta. A little. Okay. It's very simple. Mirror. Allow mirror. Mirror left. Mirror right. Mirror bottom. What about if I move? Oh yeah, if I move those something different. Depends on which I'm looking at. That looks nice. No mirror. Noise mask. It's a simple noise. This is actually the original color of the model. But I like it better, more pinkish. Outlines, color, allow curve outlines. Okay, this is more like edge detection, it's not outlines. Oh, nice. Edge detection is a very, very useful effect. From After Effects, I mean. It will be very interesting to do a correlation with this set of shaders with After Effects. This looks very cool, I like it. Very thin outlines. Whoa! This with a mirror or with something that makes duplicates will be very cool. Okay, this is the general color. Okay, the glow. Okay, you can. This is like the threshold. Okay, it stopped working. I don't know why. Okay, I have to be very careful with how I do this because I'm looking that the minor of changes can mess up the shader if I'm not careful. The rainbow shader looks very cool. I have seen this before. It's what everyone uses for the avatars. Bro, if you ask me for a deadline on the Bulma thing, it would be like in 4 months or something like that. I have a lot of things before to do that. If you get me 100 more subscribers, I'll do it right away. That's your goal. How about that? Let's see. This is the outlines, background. Okay. Outline gradients. I'll need it. What about, I don't know, this thing? Some. No. Outline background. Outline gradient. I like this effect. It looks nice. Okay, this is the outline. Oh, neon outline. What about this? Looks older. And also very Oh, like this, I like it. It reminds me of arcades. Very arcadey feel. Nice. Neon image overlays. What about oh no, let's do this. Tiling. Hey, it's not working as I expected. I want it to tile. If this is moving, scale. Why is it not tiling? That's my question. Tile and scroll? Yes! The scroll 0. Horizontal shift. Wait, what is this? There's something there. It doesn't matter. I like the silhouette of a lot of my character. It's very... This triangle looks very cool. I like it. Well, whatever. The thing is to... Wait. Did I messed up? No, it's okay. I was on image overlays. Okay, image overlays are very straightforward. Then. What about another image overlay? Okay, you can mix them, and I think transparent image? No. Talent scroll. What about a scale? Yeah. You have to use this scale. What about minus 15? No, it's limited to 5. Okay. Allow transition? Transition in between what? I don't know what. Third overlay. Nah, it's okay. Disable this one and disable this one. Okay. Outline overlays, GIF overlays. Okay, here are the GIF overlays. Radial what? Oh, I love this effect. Yeah, the blue one. Radial zoom. Projection. Ooh, the projection. Boom, boom, boom. It's a very good effect to have with a beat rotation. Maybe I can use the projection in conjunction with the particles to make the high speed thing. Radial outline. Allow rainbows. I don't like when the things don't work straightforward. because there are not instructions, so you cannot see what it's doing. Like this. I don't like. Okay, it's related to this one then. What about no blur? Just the outlines? It's another way to do outlines, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Looks like a neon sign. Click, 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 click. Okay, that's it for the radial rainbow. Another rainbow? Now what? Okay, it's an automatically scrolling one. That's better. Enable. Nice. Okay, so if I didn't saw that, you move the thing, it enables it. Ramp. Ramp of what? Okay, it's related to a color ramp. Let's see if I have ramps. Hey, the hair looks good. Yeah, I can move. It looks good. It looks interesting. I like it looks shiny. Nice. Nice. This is a good ramp. Like I said, I will do a black and white version of my avatar. RGB projection. Okay, it's more of like to the camera and that's it. Rotate. Rotate what? Rotate the screen like crazy. Pixelate. Oh, okay, this is even easier. Let's see, 15, 30, 30, 50, 60, 100, 100. My model is very pixelated. If I turn on my background, is this my background? Yeah. Okay, it pixelates everything, not just my model. That was my question. No, push what? The screen. The screens. Okay, this is the infinite screens. Bro. Screen space. Okay. Scroll. This is just general. So I will do a list with which effects move the screen and which effects move inside the mesh, because there are a lot of different. Screen freeze, don't want to touch something that is in beta. Shake, smear. I smear kinda looks good. Splice. It's like the Mario game from Mario 3. But it's just one cut. It would be cool to have an option to have more cuts. What is this? Silhouette. Wait. Silhouette related to what? What about front? It's not good. You see this one? I can move it, but it doesn't show me that it's enabled. Thermal. Ooh, thermal. It's a very good effect always. Nice. The face. Color scheme. Bro, that looks very evil. Vrchat. Oh, I didn't say that. Screen effect. It should be named screen. Vignette, visualizer. Okay, maybe this one is related to sound. Zooms. Which zoom should I use? Okay, this work not on the avatar. Bro, what is it? Okay, that's the zoom for the freaking shark. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. How about you transfer the overlay? How can I say the shaders in the mind game? How can I use the shader in a commission? Oh. What do you mean? I'll chat with Luca. Original supporters, friends. Okay. There are presets here. Okay. Nice. Well, that's it. I'll check with wait no that yeah that's it. I'll check in the next stream if I can have more things ready just to start faster with the animation. Thanks for watching the stream. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Just to finish it. with the face that only a mother can love.